Welcome, Libra, to your mid-March work reading. This doesn't supersede the previous read. The previous read for the month. This is gonna only be, not only be, but it'll be for those who really wanted more clarification on that second part of the month. Like if you were in the first 2 weeks and something showed up, I don't remember your particular one, but if it did, I would have kind of gone in depth a little with it. Otherwise, I don't remember your specific read. Actually, give it 1 second. I'll get it in a minute. To help me understand where you're at. But if something didn't happen, or because though I don't do past, present, and future that often, I did for this month because I just want to check it out. The farther along I go, the less accurate I am, because it's having to take into consideration so much information. Like every action you do, it's boom, boom, builds off and all that, right? So this doesn't supersede that. It might not even that previous read might not even fit your particular situation. Hopefully this one may not. It's a random read. So let's move forward. We're gonna try and keep this a short video, 10-15 minutes. Anything else you want to know about me, go on my about page. I think that answers pretty much anything. If you don't have to like the video, you can just subscribe. And hopefully my channel grows, and as it grows, I'll be able to invest a little more time in everything, get everything worked out. Alright, so let's move forward. I have to learn a lot of the astrology and like brush up on everything I had already learned a lot more now. With certain decks that I'm learning, there's only to help the client or the viewer, the reader out a lot more than any other forms. So let's move on ahead. I'm going to use the stock deck today and with one reading, and I'm going to clarify with the second tarot if need be, give you some messages on some notes, some messages from the universe, notes from the universe on the message on love and connection. There you go. And then yes or no questions with the regular tarot deck. Let's get started. Oh, you know what? Putting them away. I didn't even read the. Getting ahead of myself. Sorry, I really like it's not. Alright. Let's get started. We're at 58. Sorry, my memory isn't as good. I'm trying to keep this short video short. 3 minutes, 38. 55. 10. I got 10 minutes. Sorry, I don't know where the time goes. I'll timestamp everything. I already shuffle all the decks, so let's move forward. So. Eight of Swords, interfering, forgetting interfering. I say because I'm a fellow Libra. Alright, what does Libra need to know, want to know, doesn't have to know? Alright, disappointment. I don't really have to read, I'm not pulling cards on this deck. Alright, so let's get started. Somehow. And this thing. Okay. Alright. We have one situation, a little. Two given situations are about the same, one left, but you're pretty much balanced. Let's figure out what your main concern on. We're gonna focus on the least one, which I believe was this deck or this one. Alright, so top of the deck you have Death. That is Capricorn, no, Scorpio. Scorpio. And you have the Hermit. More. Well, that's Virgo. And the Mage. Alright, so a lot happening for you right there. Shit like that. So it just changed. Nothing necessarily bad. Then you have Ace of Swords and Seven of Swords futility. I forgot who else got futility too. And Ace of Wands. Ace in between 7, so yeah. And another 7 for failure down there. I think you have this under control. You know what's going on. I kind of want to find out about that one. Princess, Knight of Wands, Strength, Depression, Chariot, Worry, Queen, Judgment, Prince, Knight. You have a lot of going on right here. You have a lot of people. Alright. If they're here, they're not going to be anywhere else. So that's probably what's going on in your life at the moment. What's getting all your attention there? Alright, equal. This equal. Okay, so these are all about the same. Okay, so we'll see whatever has the worst outcome on the first cards. Alright, we're gonna focus on this deck. So over here you have the Empress and the Lover. And then completion, so that's not too bad. Aries, Gemini, and Venus. Alright, and the bottom of the deck you have the Ten of Pentacles, the Queen of Discs, and the Four of Swords. So Libra, Earth, and then Scorpio. No, that's Virgo. Virgo. Right? Oh, yeah. Alright, that's it for that one. And then over here, the Hierophant. 7 minutes. Hierophant, Prudence. And lastly, Six of Cups. Pleasure. So there's more Virgo, Scorpio. Right? Virgo, Scorpio. And the bottom of the deck, you have the Hangman, Swords, and the Eight of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. So nothing too necessarily bad right there. That was good. Alright. We're going to focus on the more preoccupied kind of situation. Alright, so you have the Sun, Princess of Wands, the Tower. If I remember correctly, I think it was the second or third week that we had one chapter. So the Tower. Mars, right? Oh, okay. And then Six of Swords, Science, Gemini, the Fool, 9 Games, that's Virgo, Prince of Wands, Prince of Swords, Four of Cups, the Moon, the Emperor, the Ace of Cups, Two of Swords, Justice, there's Libra, Nine of Cups, Five of Cups, Disappointment, one sec. Trying to make them all fit right here. Sorry if this, you can't see that card. Two Pentacles change. That is Capricorn, Scorpio, Ten of Swords. I think that's Libra. Yeah. And then Strength, Lust. So let's focus on the tower. All right. So this tower, I'm the more I interpret, the more I realize I think the tower is kind of inevitable. Like it's gonna happen to everybody, regardless at one point or another. Let's see, so oh wow. I wouldn't worry too much about the tower here. You got ruined too. 2 and 4. Okay. Personally, the tower as Libra, you're okay. You're one tower. I think this tower is gonna happen around you. Don't let it get. With the people involved in that tower. Don't let it get to you. Awareness. That's what I was thinking for the tower. And the thing is, you have the Moon and the Princess of Wands over here. So yeah, whoever's involved, something. It's not gonna go really good for him, but I don't think it's gonna affect you more so than anybody else. And you got Passion Ignited for 6 of Swords. Right, and that's still it's Satan's here, but it's still moving away from the tower. Go full for your games. Check with this. He has the 4 of Swords and the Cups. The only thing to worry about, I hate to say, is the ruin and disappointment. But see what the lust is about. I think I'm at 15 minutes already. Okay. Positive movement forward for luxury. 4 of Cups. See what this piece is about. You got spiritual strength for peace. Have the inner strength for peace. Right. And then you got choose wisely for disappointment. So I guess not a choice or not, but something. Choose wisely. One more card somewhere. One second while I find it. Oh, come on, 3 came out. There we go. How did that get all over? And then Suffering in Silence for that run. This was a little lower than what I remember here, so if anything. Yeah, unless I did this, and then it came out. And then I put it down here. It might have, but I remember seeing this at the end. unless I was wrong, but then you can interpret this. Shuffle, rotate everything down to the side, or move to the side. Suffering in silence. So either that, or your peace and suffering in silence, and you have to choose wisely. The other way, you get ruined. Let's just leave it like that. Because that one came out like that. So suffering in silence with peace, justice, disappointment, spiritual strength, and choose wisely or ruin. You know, fertility. Hopefully this goes well. Hopefully this goes well. I hate to say it, like, if I remember correctly, the 2-week thing, this is kind of where it gets down for us. So be aware. I think that's the best card to get to clarify the tower. See what the universe has for us. Because we're running out of time, I'm terribly sorry. Time to make a demonstration. There's a deeper reason for each of your questions. Shake it. And then, what would love do? That's really a good thing. If you're asking, like, oh, what should I do? What would love do? Alright, so let's move on with the yes or no questions. We're already at the 15-minute mark. Probably 16. It could go either way. It's not a yes or a no. It can go either way. Let's do a yes. I mean a right or wrong. That right, wrong. You're wrong. The Ace of Wands. Sorry, I probably figured that. Sorry if none of the cards come out in the camera angle. This is me doing it by myself. And I just haven't been able to see the camera angle. There we are. This one wrong, right. I like that right. That. But the Ten of Swords and the Tower never really good. Alright, and then for that one way that you haven't seen or isn't necessarily visible, the Hermit, doing it alone or going alone. Being alone. And yeah, another 2 cups. I mean, the card of 2. So it's yes or no. Maybe. I think that would be the best thing, maybe. Like, it's kind of a yes, but it's more a maybe. I'm not gonna say yes or no. And 6 of Cups. And the Hierophant. Alright, and Justice at the bottom. There's Justice. Alright, I hate to say this was a longer video than 15 minutes. Let's close, like, let's finish off the video with, oh wow, all the way over here. Okay, so from the Art of War, here number 8. The stronger men will be in front, the jaded ones will fall behind, and on this plan, only 1/10 of your army will reach its destination. The moral is, as some Capcom and others point out, don't march 100 lead to gain a tactical advantage, either with or without impedimenta. Maneuvers of this description should be confined to short distances. Stonewall Jackson said, the hardships of forced marches are often the more painful than the dangers of battle. He did not often call on his troops for extraordinary exertions. It was only when he intended to surprise or when rapid retreat was imperative that he sacrificed everything for speed. So, take your time, don't do anything. I think that speaks volumes for this particular read. nobody, it's not talking about anybody else out there. It's you how you're dealing with the situation. Because there's people here, but I don't think it involved the tower. And the ruin might have, the 10 of swords, but the tower, yeah. We don't have to worry too much about that. Alright, see you in the next video for your next April video, and don't forget to subscribe and like. Thank you.